Bodies Podcast, WATP.
This week we are checking out that vegan teacher who is Miss Katie. She used to be a teacher, but now she is a animal rights activist.
And okay, so the one thing I know about vegans is that they kind of keep that shit to themselves, and that's not a big part of their personality. Right. You're like, listen, that's the way I eat, but whatever, don't worry about me.
Like people that go to the gym, they're quiet about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they're never annoying about it. It is always pretty innocuous, you know. So she has over 250,000 subs on YouTube. She has over 1 million on TikTok.
That's more than me, by the way. I don't know if you guys realize that.
She's doing
you're being humble.
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So she kind of started out in the normal vegan way where she was just kind of trying to convince everybody to be a vegan. So we're going to check out how she started out her early content. And I would categorize my clip 1 as harmless. I will point out that she is wearing a Montreal Canadiens shirt, which has the C and the H in the logo.
Yes.
She is not wearing that because she's a sports fan.
Oh, good, because I was going to say, is that a trigger warning for me? Because I am not a fan of the Habs.
I don't think you'll be a fan either way.
Okay.
Hey, do you like my new carrots and hummus sweater? Carrots and hummus, they go together like meat and my carrots and hummus sweater. Carrots and hummus, they go together. Eating them while wearing it, nothing could be better.
I see Jerry Banfield really digging this.
I know. Jerry's like, this is the winning formula.
You know, I feel like I was looking at Jerry Banfield like in a wig. Like in a costume.
Yeah.
I'm not far off.
There's definitely some parallels. But
I gotta be honest, I like carrots and hummus.
Yeah.
I don't have to wear a special outfit for it. I'll just, whatever I'm wearing at the time, I'll just dig into it.
All right,
You know
I'm
what's
listening.
also incredible? You can not be vegan and still enjoy carrots and hummus.
Yeah, I watch it down with a
Crazy.
taco.
Yeah,
Nice
exactly.
beef taco.
A steak.
I'm gonna have some carrots and hummus and murder a cow after this.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
So I thought we would just kind of check out a couple more of her songs. So my clip 2 is another song. This one's a little bit more recent.
Okay.
And I would say it's mildly annoying, but again, still harmless.
Kale, tofu, lentils, beans, peanut butter, banana rhyme, peanut butter, banana rhyme, peanut butter, banana rhyme. Are you vegan yet? It's time. Go vegan.
Yeah, you look healthy. Jesus.
So
Christ.
is she? Has she gotten the job on SNL? Is she the new cast?
I don't even think that she cares about that. I think all she cares about is getting an audience for her vegan message.
Okay.
That is that. So maybe she would want to be on SNL in that case.
She's got a lot of energy.
Has anyone ever been convinced of anything by watching an idiot jump around in a circle and sing a song? I'm just curious.
I've never seen Woody Allen move so fast.
She's doing great.
There must have been a child next to him.
I will
we'll
say
check out-
the Germans were better at propaganda than this woman is doing right now.
Well,
they're better
she
at
has
selling it.
She has a lot of opinions, actually. Maybe we'll skip forward before we check out any other songs because she does get a little bit crazier, unsurprisingly, as she goes on. And she makes quite a few comments comparing eating animals to the Holocaust.
Well, she looks like a survivor, so.
You're right.
We'll actually just go ahead and skip forward. So again, we know she's going to get crazier than these nice little stupid songs. In my clip 7, we are going to see her response to commenters because she became pretty popular off of doing stuff like this. And so this commenter writes that she is not a vegan, but she's a good person and that she volunteers at animal shelters weekly. So now we're going to check out Miss Katie's response to that.
Wow, what a nice person. So you volunteer at an animal shelter and then you go home to pay people to murder chickens, cows, and pigs, and then you shove them down your pie hole. Good work. I mean, hey, after all, I agree with you. We should always see the good side of people. For example, Hitler. Besides the fact that he murdered millions of innocent people, I'm sure he was deep down a good guy who said please and thank you once in a while. According to your logic, a person can murder and still be good. So, if your mom was kidnapped, tortured, pinned down, forced to have her milk stolen, we should see the good in the person that did that because...
Is she calling Jews pigs? This is very offensive what she's saying.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it, too.
Maybe that week he held the door open for someone.
Jews are delicious.
Yep. Extremely logical.
It was
Good
to an
work.
oven.
Looking at the fact that you, like Hitler, are also good sometimes.
What a prick. The fact that she wrote that is one thing, and then she had to read it on her show to show you that she responded like that. Is
All
next
the time.
level.
So she will, anytime she'll compare eating animals to things like sexual assault. So anytime that a woman has gone through like some sort of abuse, she's like, well, you aren't allowed to complain about that because you ate an animal. So you abused an animal in exactly the same way.
Don't animals eat other animals? Lucy, comment.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
All right, let's palate cleanse. We're going to do another song in my clip 3. This
All
one,
right.
it gets
Sounds
a little
good.
bit suicidal tendencies-y to
Oh.
me. I feel like
I'm not
there's a little-
crazy. Institution.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit. You're going to laugh at me after you hear that, but
Okay.
just maybe I listened to too
And
much more
Dirk.
crap.
There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals.
All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi, Mom.
The point of the song was, don't eat animals and be nice to me, please.
Well, it
Yes.
starts off with like pigs dancing, and I get that. And, you know, there's birds or whatever that is, maybe chickens or something. It's like, okay, yeah, you don't want to eat those. But then there's like a banana and an avocado. Like, wait, can I eat a banana? Because he seems happy too.
Banana Doc shows up.
Yeah, like, is that allowed? An avocado's got a family, right?
I think she just wants us to think she's sexy.
Yeah, people are
That's
saying
not gonna happen.
People are saying it's more King Missile than it is suicidal tendencies.
That I don't disagree with that. I will say I did not pull the clips of her doing videos in her bikini, so you're welcome for that.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Now,
So,
did you
yeah,
do any
she
videos in
definitely-
your bikini?
Yeah.
Which number is that?
I do have videos of me in a bikini. It's on my Patreon.
Or you can come to the Isotope Show coming up this Wednesday at
Yes.
Radio Social. The
Hey.
27th, if you're in the Western New York area, come down and see the Isotopes perform with a bunch of our friends singing songs. Hear that? We're
Yeah.
going to have singers on the stage.
With
us.
words.
With words. Lyrics.
I wasn't invited, so okay. I just heard the whole thing about all your friends, and I'm going, oh, that sounds like a good time. Nobody called me.
He's looking through the window.
All right, where are we going next?
All right, so we're going to go over to my clip 4 here. So this is going to be where she starts to become more popular. So she realized that with these little stupid song videos that she wasn't getting enough attention, and she needed to make sure that everybody became vegan. So she decided that she would start directing her videos towards very famous things and people. So she makes a video to Gordon Ramsay. And of course, he's one of the most celebrated chefs of all time, and he eats a lot of meat. So Gordon ended up making a response, and we're going to hear the song that she made for him and get to see his response. I will say this is a little bit more visual, so we'll kind of go through what happens after we watch clip 4.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan
As long as
donut.
you're vegan from now on.
So
That was
basically,
way nicer than I thought it would have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah. It was a cute little video. He basically starts out eating lettuce as if he's listening to her, and then he takes a huge bite out of a meat-filled burger.
It's the best kind.
Yeah, a delicious, delicious burger.
Yeah.
It was kind of low-hanging fruit, I guess. You know, if you're gonna make fun of a vegan, the easiest way to do it is eat meat in front of them. But this sent her on a tyrannical rage of making Gordon Ramsay-related content. So in my
Oh,
clip
yeah. This is the
5
worst thing that could have
Oh,
happened.
no.
She got a little attention from a celebrity. Oh, boy.
Yep. In my clip 5, we are going to see her claiming that there's cheese violence because of Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay, in another video, he's never changed, is still promoting the rape, the torture, the abuse, the kidnapping, the sadness, and the murder of innocent animals who never did one single thing wrong to him ever. This is one of his videos, and in another one, he is talking about promoting basically cheese in this dip. He's promoting all kinds of violent products. Cheese comes from a cycle of violence. Mayonnaise comes from a cycle of violence. Butter, all of these things that he promotes.
Everything from the farm comes from a cycle of violence, because I assume the farmer beats up his wife and then goes out and harvests shit.
Also, the R word in there is kind of odd. Like, I know that veal, they don't really treat the cows well, but are they f***ing them too? Is that what makes it so delicious?
Yeah,
and
that's how you tenderize it.
Is that what it is?
You guys want to get some veal after this?
I kind of do, yeah.
Some salty veal, kids.
I just like that she was calling, cheese and mayonnaise an act of violence. I felt like she was coming right at you, Carl.
Yeah, I know. That's
Crazy.
my phrase.
Crazy.
Right.
In my clip 6, she continues along, and she has to explain to us why Gordon Ramsay is a bad chef, even though, again, we all know that he is probably not.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
Yeah.
He's probably good at making food, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's adding eggs. Eggs that come out of a chicken's bum. Eggs are chicken ovulations. Look at it. He puts them in there, and they're so messy. They're not even neat and tidy. And he's supposed to be like one of the best chefs ever. Look at that.
Complain about
And
how
then
he's cooking the
after
eggs.
that, he puts a bunch of butter in there. Butter, which comes from the dairy industry. Look at this. He just
Delicious.
dumps a whole pile of butter. That
Smart.
is how you know somebody is not a good chef.
I want to eat those eggs right now.
Yeah, no shit.
What kind of... Okay, I guess I don't really think about veganism all that often. So you can't bake? You can't eat baked goods if you're a vegan? Don't all baked goods have eggs in them for the most part?
So you can make vegan desserts, but they don't
Spoiler,
have eggs or
it
butter
sucks.
in them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They're making it very hard on themselves to have a good time. No wonder they're so angry. They're like, yeah, all the delicious food I'm not allowed to eat. So yes, I'm a little bit fucking annoyed. I'm having another goddamn salad over here. Like,
You
okay.
want more fucking cows and chickens around? Like, what is even the point of this?
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't want to get into a
I
whole
don't think
debate
you want
about
to get
it.
into that argument right now. Yeah. In my clip 8, we're actually going to shift out of the veganism for a minute
good.
because she is opinionated
Something
about...
lighter, I hope.
No, please
of
don't say an
course.
OnlyFans. Please don't say an OnlyFans.
Absolutely. My clip 8 is from a video that she made, which is titled, "Are You Racist?"
Oh, boy.
Is banning words a good idea? When does it end? If we say we can't say the N-word, but then people ban even saying the N-word, is it a good idea, really? Or is it better to just reclaim words that have hurt us? Just not let them have any power?
Oh, boy.
Does this girl seem to you like she might be naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant?
What other word?
She
What
looks
other
like she could
phrases
do
can we
that to
come
me.
up with that spell that word?
Hey, lady, go to the ghetto and test this out.
Yeah, this would be a fun homework assignment.
Why don't you put that on a sandwich board, honey?
Holy shit.
Wow. This looks like Senator John's chat right before he starts getting rid of people.
Can someone please put this in Stutter and John's chat just one word at a time?
This broad needs to team up with queer kid stuff.
Polony Factory says, hard R even. Yeah, well,
right?
Couldn't even get an A in there.
You can't spell radiant with an A.
You cannot. Wow.
So I also would like to point
heart
out that
was in the right place.
she wrote down this message using a Crayola marker. Now, one of the things that she pushes a ton is that you have to investigate the food that you're eating. You have to make sure that none of the ingredients are not vegan.
Right.
And that is your responsibility, and you have to be doing that. And she's constantly pushing that message. It turns out that Crayola markers are actually not vegan because they have animal byproducts in them. They have gelatins and bone char and cow's milk and beeswax and all of
The
that
red
good
ones,
stuff.
the dye is actually cat blood.
Yeah, I heard
Yes.
about that.
Yeah.
I knew she was a monster.
It's the perfect red, too. It works. It's a really nice marker.
Did you pass the cat blood?
Yeah, it's better than the other markers out
I'm
there.
sucking on one right now.
Yeah, so I just like that.
Not Mark says, I'm still going to eat markers. All right. Very good.
All right, so in my clip 9, we'll go back to the veganism stuff.
Good.
This is Miss Katie's response to a video where somebody feeds an allegedly vegan baby barbecue ribs for the first time. And the baby is like the happiest baby in the entire universe. This
it's a vegan baby. It doesn't like that.
No, the baby
Surprise,
is like,
bitch.
holy fuck. Holy fuck, I have always needed this in my life. Like, this is a happy, happy baby. So what is Miss Katie's take in my clip 9?
This meat is covered in barbecue sauce, which is made of salt, sugar, and spices. The baby is enjoying the barbecue sauce, which is vegan. If this had been a lollipop, the child would have had the same reaction. If this had been
That kid just saw God.
covered in sauce,
So the kid takes a bite of the rib, and then they pull the rib away. The kid's like, whoa, what was that?
Give me that fucking rib.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life.
the child would have had the same reaction. If this had been somebody's
Whoa,
covered in
what?
sauce,
No.
the child would have had the same reaction.
No. What?
Yep, that's Miss Katie for you. Be
Wow.
a vegan.
Holy shit. So should ESO try that to find out if that's true or not?
What?
Oh,
is
barbecue
one
sauce
option.
stick.
BBQ dick.
Holy shit.
BBQD, they call him. Wow.
Lucy, this is going to be tough to top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It's going to get worse than this.
She's clearly out of her mind. And we got a whole big list of segments coming up that are just going to be crazier and crazier. So I'm looking forward to some more
teaser.
stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. But in my clip 10, before we get into the more stuff in future segments, we'll check out some more crazy shit about ribs.
Because, in fact, there is no difference. If a mother tells you not to put something in her child's mouth, and you do it, you have essentially that child's
Depending on
palate.
what you put in the child's mouth,
This
yeah.
baby had a right to maintain her vegan virginity.
Somebody please think of the children.
Yeah, she's kind of right, but no. I don't know.
I don't think the baby knows what happened. It's fine.
She
can
kind
lie
of
to
is
it.
taking the like PETA approach, right? Throw blood on
Right.
people to get the attention, and I don't like that. And I think that she could have done that in plenty of other ways, other than being an awful, awful human and comparing eating animals to the Holocaust and whatever she said about penises with this baby, but that's what she chose to do. So I figured we would just finish up with something, a little palate cleanser after
On that
our-
kid's face? Or
penis. In my clip 11, this is just another verse of the Gordon Ramsay song, but I think this one is a little bit catchier, so.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Putting baby boy chicks in giant blenders and murdering them at just 1 day old is wrong.
I like her song Tom Sawyer a lot better than this one. She kind of looks like Geddy Lee.
who's the big fat girl with the ukulele?
Oh,
Christine
Christine
Nolan.
Nolan.
Yeah, she's less wordy than this broad.
So yeah,
You're saying her songwriting is not great? Is that
I
what you're
am
telling
saying
us?
that, yes.
It was a little pitchy.
You can quote me.
There's that too.
Wow.
That
so
vegan
that's-
mom,
that vegan teacher.
a vegan teacher. Thank
She's
you.
teaching you all about veganism. Don't you feel like you want to eat a lot of meat right now?
No, but I do want to watch a hockey game. Is there any
That
reason
makes
why
sense.
that would be okay? That does check out. Very good. Well, thank you, Lucy.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for bringing that vegan teacher to us so that we can
Yeah,
enjoy
absolutely. I can't wait for the next one.
Who are these podcasts?